Ladies and gentlemen, there are way too many people in the self-checkout section of a store that just don't know what they're doing. It's mind-boggling because this isn't new technology. This stuff has been around for years at this point. Why are we still struggling with this? I'm the type of guy who likes to go into a grocery store, grab one or two items and get out of there as quickly as I can. But I can't do that now because every time I go to the self-checkout section, there's always a line of people with carts filled to the brim, struggling at the terminal. What are we doing? Why are we still struggling with this stuff? This isn't the first time you've seen a self-checkout terminal. Come on now, let's be honest with ourselves. Why are we still here for 15 minutes to scan your stuff? Now you might be saying, well, Isaac, maybe they have to go to the self-checkout section. Maybe there were no cashiers. Stop right there. Let's pump the brakes, because at the store that I frequent, the store that I go to the most, there are always cashiers in there. There are always cashiers in there. I will say, however, that the cashier line is usually packed up. It is usually packed up. However, if the person struggling in the self-checkout section would have just gone to the cashier line, waited their turn, and had the cashier scan their stuff and bag their stuff up, they would have been out of the store. They would have been gone, because at least the cashier knows what they're doing. They'll scan your stuff like this and get you out of there. You just have to get to them. That's the easy part. You're at the self-checkout section spending 15 minutes to scan your stuff, holding up the line for everybody else when you could have been gone if you just waited over there. It's infuriating. I'm standing behind this person, scanning their stuff. They're calling the assistant over every 10 seconds. I'm looking at the cashier line. They're trucking along at a consistent pace. I go over to the cashier line because I see that they're moving. I wait my turn, I get to the cashier, my stuff is done, I'm walking out the store, I look back, and I see that person still there scanning their stuff. They haven't even gotten to the bagging phase. You still gotta bag it up. They haven't even gotten that far yet. You would have been gone. You would have been at home. What are we doing? That's why I hate going to the grocery store nowadays, dude. I hate having to go to the grocery store, but it's something you just gotta do. You gotta do it, but I hate it just because of that situation that happens every single time I go into the store. It's the worst, ladies and gentlemen. I had to get that off of my chest. I'm sorry.